So friends, welcome to Tuscany. Tuscany, everyone wants to live under the Tuscan sun, and of course probably Chianti, the most popular or at least well-known wine there is. So, a couple of fun things, very important to remember. If you are in Tuscany, it is very specific. I discussed location, location, location. So, draw a bullseye on Tuscany. As you move in, you have your Chianti, your Classico, and your Reserva. Everything is made from a Sangiovese, of course, classic little grape, but depending on your location is what you get to classify your wine as. If you are here and you are right across the street, you do not get to classify your wine as that, which basically would mean the difference between a Classico and a Classic, or a Chianti, I should say. That also goes with elevation, that also goes with different styles. You will also see the DOCG. Okay, DOCG is basically Italy's stamp of seal approval, guaranteed of where your wine is coming from. It's very expensive to get. The most famous one, right there, the little black rooster, the CCC, Chianti Classico Consortium, is a cute little story, which I will share with you, which is kind of funny, because when they were determining the borders of Chianti, they said as soon as the rooster crows, the riders will ride out. Most people fed their little chickens. Life was grand, fed them, took care of them, life was excellent. This guy, the little black rooster, slapped him, smacked him, didn't feed him, starved him. Guess what? He woke up 2 hours early. That's why you have a much larger area through a little Chianti. As you move through, you will see different in styles, very similar in flavors of the tannics, the flavors, the red berries, the grapes and whatnot, but very true and classic to their own style. The biggest difference, of course, the Reserva, aged 2 to 3 years. Now, if you want to go for the most expensive, the Brunello, Sangiovese Grosso, tastes incredible. A much smaller region, a little bit farther south, but this needs to be 20 years old to taste good. However, it tastes amazing with food. The comical one is your Super Tuscan. Our most popular, which we sell almost 5 cases a week, because that's the one thing people know, is the one grape that actually doesn't exist. So when people were in Tuscany, Wine Spectator magazine, traveled down south and found out that the house wine, the table wine, the red wine was just as tasty as the most expensive wine, they said, great, wonderful. Well, we're in Tuscany, we'll call it Tuscan, it's great, it's amazing. We'll call it a Super Tuscan. People love it, it's great, it's fun. Probably, again, one of the more smoother, easier to drink wines for Americans versus the more tannic or more fruit-forward wines that need to be eaten with food. Classic, fun, amazing, and you gotta love Tuscany.